Hi. Today I wanted to talk about a subject that really, no pun intended, but I put a lot of thought into it. And that is thinking about my thinking, or thinking about our thinking, I think is vitally important. And you see this everywhere if you're out on the internet and you're looking around at different things. You see thinking about this master classes, about stuff, and thinking about your thoughts, all that stuff. And you see it everywhere. And so, for example, here's a book, Think and Grow Rich, subtitle, A Black Choice. And so think and grow rich. Yeah. And here's another book titled Thoughtmanship. It's all about well-being within the realm of thinking. And then finally, a card, fresh air, time to think, time to think. Something that most of us don't do a lot of, or pay attention to it, is probably a better thing. We're constantly thinking. Some of it is that our thoughts are just running rampant and no control over them. You just let them run and they drive us crazy sometimes. So the point is today to think about our thinking, in that you really want to guard the door, if you will, to your mind, because what we think about, we create, and it's really because we're part of creation. We are part of that creative energy, creative intelligence, whatever you want to call it. For myself, in simple terms, for me, it's God. You can call it whatever you like, but it all comes back to the same place. It's the creative energy. Science knows, and has known for years, that our thoughts create whatever it is they are about. So whether you believe this or not doesn't really matter. It's still being created. So to me, that would tell me that, geez, if I realize that, which I've known about this for a long time, I hate to even tell you how long, but I've never really taken it as seriously as I do in the recent years, and maybe even recent months, because I've been paying attention to it and reading more about it, and that everything is in the universe. Their electrons are the building blocks of everything. So God, or the universal energy, or whatever you want to call it, I call it God, but created everything from building blocks, and it was planned. Everything, it was built on top of itself in perfection, if you will. And then man was created as the epitome of that perfection. And then we were endowed with the ability, the intelligence of thinking and logic and all this other ability that we were given. We were created in his own image. And if it is in his own image, that would mean that we have that creative ability. And with that, he also gave us free will, so you can think whatever you want. I would like to say that it's probably beneficial to guide your thoughts, to have logic and think on top, build on it, have goals, attain those goals, And it starts right here, right? Everything that we see starts right here. And so with all that, I know it's a difficult subject for me anyway to discuss, because it's personal, right? And everything that you think, you are creating. And wherever you are in your life, wherever you are on the planet, can be changed for the better. If it can always be better. So if you're in a low spot, pay attention to your thinking. If you're in a great spot, pay attention to your thinking. Wherever you are in your life, paying attention to your thinking is of the utmost importance, in my opinion. So if you have this belief that the thinking is creating your world, and you have this belief and you have this faith about this energy running through us, the electrons running through us, creating the molecules and the atoms and our cells and everything that's in us. This is coming through the creative intelligence of God. And again, whatever you wish to call it. And it's in all of us. So that's, I guess, all I'm going to say about that, but there's plenty to talk about. Guard the door of your mind and be selective as to what you allow to come in and take residence. And in those things you don't want, move away from them. And a lot of our thoughts are based on fear. So fear is a great thing to overcome. And even after we leave this planet, that energy will just change form. Right now we're in this form. And while we're here, we can create whatever we want. Our power is unlimited. So go for it. And have a great day. That's about all I have to say about it. To be aware and think good thoughts. Good thoughts too.